What's up, y'all? Kendama back with another Kendama unboxing, and it's not really unboxing because, again, I got handed at something at Battle at the Border, and it was these beautiful Kendamas right here. This is an Evo Kendama unboxing, and I'm super grateful because this is unreleased product from Evo Kendamas, and I will drop it when you hear about it. Basically, we have a collaboration, and we have the new shape, and I think it's safe to say this is the new GV4, unless it's a different name, in which I will put over my face whenever I figure out what that name is. Super sweet setups that I got handed to by Kyle and Rick respectively. Super awesome. I'm super excited to tell you more about these. So first thing we got right here is the Kendamarick x Evo collab. This wood splice might look familiar because Kendamarick has done collabs with Serial Kendama before, and now we have it on the Gianfala Pro Mod Ken shape, which is really great. I believe we got rosewood, Wenge rosewood, and we got the same design on the cups, which is super great. The new shape is just such a big upgrade from the GV3, and I mean that with all due respect. The GV3 was kind of like a step sideways, in my opinion, from the GV2, because the GV2 was so great and not too much was changed from the GV2 to the GV3. This changes it completely and is all of the best things you could ever want ever in your life. Lunars on this thing are great. Look at that mount. It's shifting, it's good. Your adjustments are great. It sits very nicely. And the lunar flips just stick, especially on this China sticky paint. We still got the double ring right there. It's a little bit thinner this time around, which is great. It's definitely a different sword shape, which they focused on. The cup shape is pretty similar to the GV3, which, you know, is totally fine. But this sword shape and kind of getting that ratio between how the sword should be versus how the Serato should be, it's what's really changing how this thing plays. It's definitely a more slimmer and sleeker sword design, which is good for slimmer and sleeker cups. A lot of weight reduction right here in the slip stop, so there's no swoop, but it is just thinner overall. The base cup feels small, but it's definitely still a good sized base cup. So your lighthouses are gonna feel like super solid no matter what. It's so good. And also the taps on this thing feel really good, especially when you knock it in the right place. Its center of gravity is like right there. It's kind of on this middle axis, so when you're tapping, it's just staying there, like it's not moving, which is super nice. Stall points, again, being really soft and no step or anything on this model is totally fine because they are perfectly rounded and they are perfectly good. In terms of the ring stall, it feels really good. Again, you have a lot of room for error right there, and that handle stall is just flat. We like flat handle stalls up in here, and it's really nicely rounded, so you can see kind of right there, it's not just flat like that, it's gonna curve outwards like that. You can see that slope, which is perfect, and you kind of want that for your nice handle stall. Also, just Ken design too. We got the Evo logo stamped right there. We got a little dojo, whatever you want to call that. I'm so sorry. Tell me what that is down below. I just offended a group of people. And then we got 3 lines right there. I don't know what that means. Rick, tell me what those 3 lines mean. Or if it doesn't mean anything, that's okay too. But that's sick. So the Kendamarick collab is pretty sick, and the Gianfala Pro Mod shape feels so good, and it makes me so happy because after the GV3 from Evo, it was like, I need something new because you guys can make good shapes, and this is a very, very good shape. And if you thought we were done, we got a new shape. This hasn't really been shown anywhere, which is great, and just like, wow. It keeps a lot of the same design elements as the Gianfala Pro Mod shape. So the cups are about the same. If we could see right there, they're all pretty much the same. Maybe the outer diameter is a little bit bigger, but they're pretty much the same. The bottom parts of these things are identical, so we keep that sleekness, the weight reduction without it being a swoop, which is good. And then we have a different ring stall on this. So as you can see, we got the single and then we got the double right here, but this single is super steep. And I don't know how it's gonna be, but it's definitely gonna be good for just that in-hand feeling, the stability right here that you'll feel when your thumb locks into that ring stall, when you're catching a Ken flip or a juggle and stuff like that is great. Now this handle could be problematic. I don't know how I feel about that handle yet. I'm gonna have to pull up on it a little bit because it wobbles like kind of a lot because of how steep that angle is right there. But the contact points, the 3 contact points of this, and that, it's solid. So we'll have to see about that. It's a little bit questionable. Exciting thing is that Evo is doing stepped cups. They have been doing stepped cups for their hand turns, but now we have a China-made shape from Evo that has these stepped cups, and check that out. Super duper dope. These stalls on this thing just lock super nicely. Instead of the roundedness, the very roundedness we find on the Gianfala Pro Mod shape, this is a lot more flat, and this allows for a lot more this, which is good. And then will it do this? Yes, it will do this absolutely forever, and I love you, Kyle, for doing this because, oh my gosh, do you see how fast I'm doing this? Yes, 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 yes. It still lunars even though it gunslingers super well. I'm really jumpy and hypey because like this shape just makes me so happy. This Tom design is actually really pretty. Look at that blue, look at that white, look at the black. It's all super good. And that's not me not being focused. They just have super soft lines. They're not super sharp or anything. So that's a really pretty Tama. And it's just the new China Sticky paint. So a lot of people were telling me they liked it a lot, and you can't go wrong with China Sticky, and it's on this amazing shape right here. Not too much else left to say about these. These Kendamas are so sick, and I'm excited to play with these more. New shape from Evo. I love Kyle. I love these. They're so great. Kendamarick, nice wood choices. And Kyle, good color choices and shape choices. Keep your eyes peeled for Evo Kendama, because these shapes might be new favorite shape of 2024. Thank you again for giving these to me in person. I can't wait to do more videos on these. And that's it for this. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe button, hit post notifications so you can be one of the first to watch these videos when they come out. And obviously sharing the video goes a long way for the channel. This is Elijah from Evo Kendama, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.